I was actually born in England, in a town called Great Yarmouth in the east. My mother's Maltese and my father's from Ireland, but they were living in England at the time. Lived some of my childhood.
From Malta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
half Irish, half Maltese. You know, kind of a British passport because I was born in England.
Okay. And born to a British father too.
Irish father, actually.
Irish father, but part of United Kingdom.
But living in the United Kingdom.
Do you speak Gaelic, by the way?
I don't speak it.
You don't?
I know about one phrase, is like "Conna Satatu," which is like "How are you" or something. But
well, I know how to say we are the one Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin, yeah. Yeah. Yes, the party, the Sinn Féin party, yeah. But then I went to Kuwait. I spent some time in Malta as a kid, but most of my high school and university education was in Manchester.
Oh, very interesting. Now, you came to Kuwait. That was your first Arab country to live?
Egypt.
Yeah.
And Dunya, the mother of the world, as they say.
So you did you go to school there, or? It
was actually I studied a degree in Arabic and Spanish at Manchester University. Now, the rule is that the third year of studying, you have to go abroad to one of the countries or both the countries where your language is spoken. So I spent a whole year, the whole of my third year was spent in Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came back to England, I spent a month in Spain because I'd already studied Spanish up till high school, but Arabic for me was a new language. So my third year was spent entirely in Egypt, which was great. It was a way of putting Arabic into practice, really. Because I think when people learn Arabic, certainly at universities, you learn the classical, the Fusha Arabic, the modern standard Arabic, the actual spoken dialect that every people speak every day. You don't come into contact until you actually go to an Arab country, because universities in England don't, as a rule, teach slang Arabic or Ammi Arabic because it's broken Arabic. It's not formal.
True.
But that was where I got my first, if you like, my first grounding in the Arabic language, which was in Egypt.
Okay. Yeah. Then you eventually went to Kuwait.
Yeah, came back, graduated, spent one more year in England, graduated in 1996, then in early 1997 saw a job with a newspaper, and then within 2 weeks I was in Kuwait. Yeah, happened very fast.
Okay, and teaching English. Yeah, teaching English. How did you find the Kuwaiti experience? I mean, obviously Egypt, totally different from Kuwait.
It was different in terms of, I think the language was a bit different as well. The way the Kuwaiti Arabic and the Egyptian Arabic were different. But actually in England, my last year I got to meet a lot of Gulf students. I was the kind of person that was always curious to try and listen to how these people speak and how these people speak, you know. So, but Kuwait was fun. It was I had made a lot of good friends there. But then after about my sixth year, you know, I kind of needed to move on career-wise, and I got a better job opportunity in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Ever since you're here?
Yeah, I
since that time.
Never looked back.
Okay. So. Now let me ask you, as of it is it's quite difficult to learn Arabic.
Yeah.
Classic Arabic, since not there are not even one nation within the Arab world that speaks classic Arabic. There are many dialects, and let alone that you are learning many Arabic dialects. Kuwaiti dialects, Saudi dialects, and sometimes within Saudi Arabia, you know more than one dialect. You must be genius linguistically.
Thank you for saying that. That's a nice compliment. But I think it's just, I think it's, I have a natural, alhamdulillah, it's a natural ability to kind of, I'm not scared of trying to learn a language. I think that's an important factor. There's always a fear factor that people have when they're learning a language. They're scared of making mistakes, scared of sounding silly. I've never been scared of that. And also in the English language, I find that my ear adjusts quickly to different sounds and different languages, and I think a lot of the time I found with Arabic it's just a case of listening, and then suddenly you have to be in an environment where you can put it into practice. And I think Arabic, it's not a difficult language. It's not an easy language because you have two very different types: the standard, the classical Arabic, the Fusha, which people don't speak every day, and then you've got the different dialects. So spending a year in Egypt, that helped in learning the Egyptian Arabic, but in a way you have to learn both of them because, you know, it's weird speaking classical Arabic on the street because people don't speak in it.
But you speak it?
Yeah, I can read it and write it, but I've never really had to use it.
You never had, I mean, in England you had to learn.
Except in my final year exam in Manchester, the oral exam had to be in Fusha.
In Fusha, in classic Arabic. Very interesting. I think it's about time to take a break. We're going to take a very short break. We'll be back. Stay with us. You've been listening to the broadcasting service of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Our guest, Mr. Sean Redmond, and he is well known by the name of Yahya. He's a TV star, we could call that.
A star.
Yeah, we'll be back. Stay with us.
A small one.
Saudi Evenings is now interactive. Join Radio Riyadh's English Services weeknight talk show and share your views with us live. Call 435-7734. Area code in Riyadh 01. That's 01-435-7734. You may also send your views to our portal numbers 840-80 Al-Jawal, 6540 Mobile. Talk has never been this good on Radio Riyadh's Saudi Evenings. Weeknights, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m.